So I've just stripped it all back, just pushed my hair back into a little bun so that our focus is just on the face. I'm going to be trying all new things today, as many new things as I can. I have a full table beside me here full of new palettes, new foundations, new brushes, everything. So I'm going to be trying everything. So before I filmed this video, my skin has been so dry the last few weeks. I don't know whether it's like the weather or stress or whatever, but it's been so dry. I just tried this. It's the Kiehl's hydrating mask. It's calendula and aloe soothing hydration mask, and it really, my skin feels so fresh after using it. It feels really hydrated, not dry at all. So I really recommend this. I'm going to try it a few more times. It feels very gentle on the skin. Doing my makeup, I always start with my skincare, even before I do my brows, because I just like the skincare to really settle into my skin and do its job. All my primers, everything like that to just do its thing. The Pestle and Mortar Hyaluronic Serum, and it is an intensive serum. It hydrates, softens, plumps and leaves your skin glowing with youthfulness. Even the packaging is like divine. I'm just gonna pop that open there. So this is the actual serum itself. Ooh girl, that does feel amazing on the skin. So I'm just gonna work that into my skin, onto my forehead. It does feel like it's really sinking into the skin and not leaving a layer on the skin, which I like. I usually use like an oil, but this feels so good. I'm then going to follow that with the new Kiehl's Ultra Facial Oil Free Gel Cream. So it's like fresher hydration. I use the Ultra Facial Cream with the SPF in it. If your skin is very sensitive, SPF can irritate it. I've never had that issue with the Kiehl's moisturizer before. This is for normal to oily skin, but I'm gonna try it. Ooh, it's like a gel texture. And finally then I'm going to use my actual primer. So I'm going to use this primer here, and it's a primer from YSL. All Hours primer from YSL, and you just need to give it a good shake. I'm used to like a thicker primer, but this is like really watery, but we'll apply it. Okay. It is giving me a little bit of a sun cream look. If you can see there, I know where it's picking it up on camera. So I don't know how good this would be for someone who is darker than my complexion, which is like light AF. Always do my brows first because I feel like it gives me a frame for the rest of my face. Then I'll go in and do my eyes, and then after that then I will do the rest of my face. So today I'm trying these. These are the Monsieur Big Brow kind of crayons. So as you can see, the applicator itself is quite thick, and then you're meant to kind of blend it out with this end here for like a softer brow effect. Now I personally am not into that kind of look. I just like a more structured brow. So I'm going to go in with an angled brush. Okay, so it's quite soft. So I'm going to keep dipping into that. It is like a more natural brow effect, I think. Let's see if I can apply it straight with this. Okay. Maybe what I need to do is just apply it with this and then use the brush to kind of spread it around a little bit. Oh yeah. My brow is quite sparse here, so I like to make sure that's nice and filled in. I'm just going to grab some of these. These are from a brand called DHC, and they are olive oil swabs, so they just have olive oil on them. One thing I'm not mad into about that is that it's quite a messy brow product. I don't know how precise you could get the brow, but it is a nice colour, a nice shade. So I'm just going to take that and just clean up a little bit under the brow, like so. Like, is it the worst eyebrow I've seen in my life? No. Is it the best eyebrow I've seen in my life? No. It's clinging quite well to the hair, but it's just not sitting on my skin where I want it to, and I do have quite sparse brows, so I do want it to sit on my skin a little bit. So yeah. Okay, I've just done the other brow. Is it the worst product I've ever used? No. Is it the best? Definitely not. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit of my Precisely My Brow pencil just to kind of clean that up a little bit. Oh my god! Oh my god, my brows are insane in the membrane. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, 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 no. Mm-mm. No, no. Mm-mm. Oh my god, they look. No, no, no. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. Let's clean that right up.
Not really a fan of that eyebrow, but like I think it is what it is at this point. I've never used this one before. I've used the regular primer potion, but I've never used this one before. So I'm just going to trace along these eyebrows with the little brush that comes with it. Go all over the lid with that. Then just taking this 120 concealer brush by Pennies. Their new brushes are amazing. I'm just going to pat that in to my lid. I'm going to go in with the Sosu Hot Fire palette, and it is such a beautiful palette. This is it in all its glory here. 220 brush by Pennies, and I'm just going to pack that on to the lid. You don't have to be any way kind of careful about it. You're just kind of setting the lid, making sure that it's not too sticky. There is a lot of kickback with this eyeshadow palette. As you can see, I've used it a few times. There is quite a bit of kickback in it. So I'm going to go in with Heat first. I'm just going to tap that off. And just holding the brush down at the end, this is the Amy Connolly blender brush. I'm just going to, ooh, rude. I'm just going to push that into my crease. Because there's a lot of kickback in these, I find that they're not as intensely pigmented as I would have expected them to be. But once you build them up, they're absolutely perfect. Keep looking directly into the mirror as well, because if you look kind of like down all the time, you're not going to get the scope. So you could be looking down, working, open your eye, and then all your work is gone. So what's the point, you know? The next shade I'm going to go in with is Embers. So that's this shade here. And I'm just using little circular motions, but this time I'm keeping it more into the crease more than anything. This shade here called Spark. And I'm just going to stay with the same brush. So this is the 230 by Pennies, and I'm just going to swirl my brush in that. And I'm just going to tap this on first, and then again just bringing it through the crease. Just going to blend that. The deeper shades are definitely not as pigmented. You kind of have to pack them on if you want them to really show up. So I'm just going to pack that on. I'm going to go in next with this shade here, which is called Copper Light. It's a really nice red shade. I'm just going to dip into that, and just on the outer edge I'm just going to pack that on. And just blend it a little bit up into that outer crease. Ooh, that's so pretty. So I'm going to go with this shade here. It's called Smoked, and I'm going to go in with like a little bullet brush. This one is from Blank Canvas, and it is the E23, and I'm just going to tap that on the outer area of the eye, just to add a little bit of depth to that area. Here is from Glam & Co, and it is the 226. And I'm just going to softly kind of cut the front of my crease. Just a little bit so that the shimmer shade really pops. The Hydrate Mist by Penny's Mist You, and just spraying a flat brush. I'm going to take Iced. So I'm just going to take that on a nice flat brush, and I'm going to just put that on the front of the eye. Just where I did my little cut crease. Of the eyes to the level that I want, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a little bit of this. This is the Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy glitter. Dry. Let's just even it all out. What I'm going to do is just taking a little angled brush and smoked. I'm literally just going to tap over that and just smoke it out a little bit. And do my foundation, and the shade I'm going to use is this one here. It's from Blush, and it is their mineral self-setting powder. So this is in the shade Pale Almond. I don't know, it might be too dark for me, but we can fix that. Yeah, it's definitely too dark for me. I want to mix in some of my lightening drops from the Body Shop. This is not a new product, but it's really, really handy if you are born like myself. So the dropper is crap, but I'm just going to drop in like a couple of drops of it. Yeah, that seems pretty good. So I'm just going to go in with this brush. Again, it's a brush from Penny's. Whoa, this has good coverage. So I'm just going to pack that onto my skin and blend it down the neck. Whoa, did not expect this to be full coverage. Whoa, man. So I'm just going to go over it with a damp beauty blender just to make sure that there's no lines and just to take off any excess product. That can kind of lead to cakiness. So the next thing I'm going to go in with is this. This is the All Hours Concealer by Yves Saint Laurent, and it is in the shade 2. I'm just going to go under my eyes with that. A lot of times products are sent for like brown gen when I have tan on, and I'm not always brown gen. Okay, this I am so here for. I can't believe how full coverage it is. I think that the foundation is possibly a little too yellow for me, but this concealer is alive. What I want to do is just brighten up that under eye area. So I'm going to go in with a mix of these. So I don't want to use banana powder on its own because I feel like the banana powder on its own when I'm not tanned is not going to be a great look. These are from Penny's. So I'm going to do a little mix of the rice powder and the rose powder. Pat that under my eyes. Just a little bit, just to set the foundation, set the concealer. Are both kind of contouring products. This one is warmer and this one is more kind of cool toned. So this is the Be Bold Contour and Highlight Kit with 3 shades. As you can see, this one is quite warmer, so I'm going to use that to bronze up my skin. Okay, so there is a brush that comes with it, which is this brush here, and it is a multi-purpose brush. The brush feels so soft. So I'm just going to go in with that bronzer shade first, and I'm just going to bronze up my skin a little bit with that. Okay, I was kind of afraid because I thought it was going to be really pigmented, but it's beautiful and soft. Yes, thank God. Because sometimes bronzers can be a little bit too pigmented, especially when you're like really fair. So this is the Pixi by Miriam Maquillage Bronze and Glow palette, and I'm going to use the shade Empress to contour, which is this middle shade here. So I'm going to go in with this really nice contour brush from PS Pro, and it is the 186 brush. I'm just going to dip that in there and dust, flick up that contour. Oh girl, oh god, oh god, mayday, mayday, oh my god, it's so dark. I'm just going to blend that out a little bit there. So I'm just using this brush here. This is the 105 brush. Oh my god. Okay, not so bad. No. Okay, not the hugest fan of that. Let's just continue to keep blending it. It's too strong. That literally will not blend, and it's up here as well. Ew, ew, ew. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of my foundation just to see whether I can get that to ease out. No. Okay. Pixi, I love you, but you're not getting an A grade for that. This from the Pixi Pretties collection, and this is a highlighter from Aspen Novard, and it's one of their glow powders, and it's in the shade Santorini Sunset, and it looks really pretty. I want to go in with the Morphe M501. Ooh, okay, that is pretty. Okay, Pixi, I forgive you. You are forgiven. Not forgotten. And then for blush, I'm going to go in with this. Whoop. This is from the Balm, and it is the Balm Springs blush, and it's a really nice soft blush. I'm going to go back in with that M105 and just on the cheeks to bring a bit of life back into the cheeks. I feel like I have a lot of powder on my face now. I feel like it's quite heavy, so I'm just going to go in with this. This is the Kiehl's Cactus Flower and Tibetan Ginseng Hydrating Mist. It says you can use it over makeup. It's actually skincare, but you can use it over makeup as well. Typically I'd use my Pixi Glow Mist, which I adore. What I'm using are these ones here. They are the New York lashes. This is not a first impression. These are the loves of my life. These are my favorite lashes from the Sosu collection. I'm going to be using a lipstick with this that I've been meaning to try for the longest time, but I have just never gotten around to it. It's the Sleek Matte Me in Birthday Suit, and it's a favourite of Laura's. Laura, like, absolutely love it. Laura Dempsey, my boo. So I hope you loved that video. It's a bit long-winded. Obviously these are my first impressions, and it's not me absolutely hating on a brand. I am going to try them more and let you know more in-depth thoughts of how I feel about the products the more I use them. And I hope you like this video, and if you want more videos like this, please comment down below. I'll speak to you all very soon. Bye.